Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before I start this video, can I just say my hair is not really greasy, it's actually wet. I went to video this and realised I'd left my camera in the car. I had to do a mad dash to get it because it's actually chucking it down with rain. So I've got a bit of damp hair going on, so ignore that. Okay, so my husband's been off work for about 5 months after an accident, and he's actually going back to work next week. He's self-employed, so he's probably going to reduce his hours a little bit and see how he goes, and he's waiting to have another op on his hand. But in the meantime, he is going back to work, and he said as a thank you, because I have been working through the summer and trying to make the money stretch as far as it can and running around, and I've actually started to drive. I only drive myself to work, but it's a huge step because I hadn't driven for a long time following an incident in the car where it sort of broke down on me and scared me to death. It could have been a lot worse than it was, but it was still really scary, and I hadn't driven for a long time, and I had to get over that and drive him to a couple of places and go back to work and drive to work. So he said as a thank you, he was going to take me shopping to buy a few things for myself. Some clothes, because I do struggle with clothes. I don't have that many. I'm going to stay with my part-time job at the moment because we don't know how it's going to go when he has the operation. So I needed a couple of things to wear to work and a couple of things just to wear. So as the sales were on, he took me off, because although I drive locally now, I won't drive off where there's lots of roundabouts and things, and all our main shops are about an hour away with lots of lanes and roundabouts and cars and that sort of thing. So he drove me there, and this is what I found. So I went to Matalan, and a lot of my best buys are at Matalan, and the first one was this bag. I wanted a bag for work. I've been using a little tote bag, but what I'm finding now that the weather is changing is that when it rains, the stuff inside my bag gets wet. So I wanted one that was a bit more waterproof. So I found this one. It's quite an odd shape, but I really liked it. It's a bit like a duffel bag, but it's just got this little carry handle on it, and it's like a waterproof material. It's got 2 zip pockets, one each side, so one there and then one the other side, and then you've got 2 drawstrings to put it together, but then it's also got a sticky over the top to close it. And I say it's an odd little shape, but it's really good, and it's got this waterproof thing on the bottom, so if I get out the car with my hands full or get to go in the car and I put it down on the ground and it's raining, I mean in Wales we get a lot of rain, with a bit of luck it won't get the contents all wet. So I thought, well, that's actually a really good idea, and I thought I'd try that, and it was reduced from £9 to £2.50. There is another sticker under here, I think, if I can peel it off. I'm not sure if I can. Have a look. Oh, it's come off, so I don't know what it was before. So it's obviously been reduced twice, but it's all come off with the sticky, so I don't know what it was. But it was reduced from £9 to something, and then it was reduced down again to £2.50. And I thought £2.50 for a little bag for my work things is really good. So I got that. Then I wanted some work clothes. Even though these things for me, I wanted work clothes because I work in a chip shop, and the clothes that I wear, they do get trashed with grease and curry sauce and general wear and tear, and I wanted cool clothes because even though we're in autumn now, it still gets really hot behind the fryers, and it will for a little while to come. So I wanted some cheap things just that I know are going to get trashed but are really cool to wear. So I found these 3/4 length, and they're just like cool cottony trousers, or sort of 3/4 length trousers, and they were reduced. Originally they said they were £14, and they reduced £4. Again, everything's been reduced twice. I think it obviously got reduced down once, and then these are the final reductions, because I was actually talking to one of the assistants, and she said that it will all be disappearing, the sale stuff, soon, to make way for Christmas. I think underneath the sticker it says it was £7, so it was obviously half price and then went lower again. So from 14 to £4, I thought I don't mind paying £4 for those that I know are going to get a bit greasy and stained, but hopefully they'll keep me nice and cool. And I got 2 pairs. I got one in that sort of colour, and then I got a pink pair as well. And that again, oh yeah, you can see it was reduced from 14 to 7, and then I paid £4 for that. So hopefully I'll be nice and cool behind the fryers now. And I thought I'll get some t-shirts to go with that. So I found these are the cheapest tops I could find that were thin but not see-through. And not a t-shirt. I do find a lot of t-shirts can be quite sweaty, they're quite thick. So these are some nice cottony ones, and these were reduced. They were originally £10 and then they went half price to £5, and then I paid £3 for them. So I got a pink one. I'm going to be a pink lady. And then I also got a blue one as well. And I thought they'll just be good again, down to £3. So I got that. And then I got myself a summer dress ready for next year's holiday. I don't care about being in fashion, I just like what I like and my budget. And I found this dress that I actually really liked. It's a nice long, I like longer dresses, and this was a really nice cool material. I'm not sure if it's going to be see-through, because I do find a lot of cool dresses are see-through and then you can't sort of wear them because, you know, it's like everyone can see what you're wearing underneath. But this one didn't look too bad, and I thought it was a lovely colour, nice and long, and that was originally £18, and then it went down half price to £9, and then I paid £5 for that dress. So from 18 down to 5, I thought was a real bargain, and I'll have that for next year, unless we have a bit of a last summer hooray in the autumn. We have a really nice day and we do something, and then I can wear that then. If not, I will keep that. I always like to, I know this sounds crazy, but I like to have what I call a holiday dress. So when I go off on my summer holiday, even if we do a couple of days camping or something, I like a new dress to go in, and this for £5 might be my next year's summer dress. We'll see what the weather's doing. Also in Matalan, they had Christmas stuff out already, and I have been putting off that dreaded word, but however, when the bargains are so good, you can't leave it there, and things are going to sell out. And as I say, my husband's going back to work, so I won't be off and about as much, very much at all. So I thought, right, well, things are there, I'm going to buy them. And they had some Christmas cards. I don't usually send a lot of Christmas cards, but there's a lot of people now that I haven't seen for quite a long time due to the pandemic. So I thought this year I'm going to send some more cards, because I'm going to send cards out to people and friends I haven't seen for a long time. So first of all, we got this one that was originally £3 down to £1.50, and then we paid 50p for a pack of 20 cards. As you can see, they're quite nice and Christmassy. Polar bears, penguins, or wintry I should say, not Christmassy, wintry. And then I really liked these, like old-fashioned houses with the Christmas trees and everything. And again, they started off at £3 and they went down to £1.50, and then we paid 50p for those two. There are 15 cards in there, and I thought they were really pretty. Then I got some gift tags. I haven't bought gift tags in years because I usually cut up Christmas cards or have things in the sales, and I noticed last year I was sort of getting very low, and so I saw these for 50p and I liked them, so I thought I would get those. Again, they were reduced down, so there are 25 gift tags in there. And then these were reduced from 6 to 3, and then I paid £2, and they're these little woodland ornaments, like sort of wood ornaments of woodland creatures. There's foxes, deers and rabbits. And I love woodland themes. I love pine cones. I actually love squirrels and pine cones. I love pine cones so much. I've got massive pine cones tattooed on my arm for various reasons. And so I love little things like that. It goes with my theme really well. So I got those two. So that was it from Matalan. Next I popped into New Look, and I was so excited with these finds. These are not for work. These are for me, for best, for the winter. I couldn't believe I found some wintry things, and so this is absolutely perfect. I really needed some winter clothes, and I found this. This is the lovely Kuchi material that I love. It's so soft, and it's a long dress because I prefer long dresses, and it's got a big roll neck top, so it's like wearing a big jumper, so that would be great with like tights and my boots. And it was down from $25.99, and it had been reduced once to, I think it's either 15 or 13, it's really hard to tell, but I paid £7 for that. So from 26 down to £7. I thought that was fantastic, and as I say, it's quite thick and wintry, and it'll be for the winter, and I love it. And I loved it so much that I saw this one very similar. I got a large in the beigey colour because that's what they had, and then this one is a medium, because I think I am probably medium, but I don't mind them being a bit oversized. But again, it's the soft Kuchi, lovely material, and it's long. It's not quite as long as the other one, but that's probably because it's, say, the size down, but it's still long. I'm quite short, so, but I like long things. And this was again £25.99, and it was down to £6. This one, even better. So I love that. So I'm actually set for the winter as well. So for my best, for going off, for things, for shopping, whatever, not work related, I've got my two Kuchi dresses. So I'm so excited. And then the last thing I got in New Look was, I'd actually seen these when I went, gosh, about 3 weeks ago. It's my daughter's birthday. We took her to the cinema, and me and my older daughter had a quick pop round the shops because we didn't want to see the film, and my older daughter needed some things, and I did have a little look then, and I think I did show you a haul, and I got a swimsuit and some leggings. But while I was in New Look then, I'd seen this. I love headscarf, and I really like the colour, but it was £4.99, and I thought, I'm not paying that, I haven't got the money. Well, it was actually in the sale, reduced to £2. So I thought, right, I will treat myself to that, because I thought it was really pretty. As I've said before, I love a good headscarf. So I got that as well. And then the last thing was, I popped to Asda's to get a few groceries, and we had a quick look in the clothes, and I picked this up. This is actually very similar to the dress I've got on. My youngest daughter says it looks a bit like Scrubs, but I quite like it. It's a little bit shorter than I usually wear, but it's long enough that it comes sort of to my knees, because I don't like really short dresses. And again, it's just very cool material, and this was half price. It was 14 and it was down to £7. I just really liked it. As I say, it's very similar to what I got on, because I just like this style of dress. It's just simple, plain, and does the job. So I got that as well. And then the last thing is, while we were in Asda, my husband actually spotted these, and he bought them for himself, so I just thought I'd show you. And it was these t-shirts. They're just a plain black t-shirt, but they're not too thick, because again, a lot of t-shirts are quite thick material and you can get quite warm, and these are quite thin, but at the same time they're not see-through. He thought these were really good, and you could get 2 for £5. So he actually got 4 of those, so he's set for the season. So he likes t-shirts, so he just got 4 of those for £10, which he thought was a really good deal. So that was what we got in Asda's. So that was my little mini haul. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share and whatever. Have a great time. And until next time, don't forget, stay frugal.